So welcome to Financial Executive Club. Fitness Club is always very interested in sharing inspiring stories about corporates, about individuals. So with me today, I'm so glad to have Iris, right? Iris, would you mind introducing yourself to our audience and about your company as well?
Sure. Hi, thanks for having me. My name is Iris. I'm an actuary by profession. I'm also one of the co-founders of 10Life, which is Hong Kong's top insurance comparison platform. We were founded in 2017. So the past few years, we've launched a digital comparison platform in Hong Kong, comparing all insurance products for the customer. So today, I'm very happy to share our experience and also how we've helped millions of customers compare and get the right coverage.
Thank you, Iris. I mean, 10Life story is very inspiring. So established back in 2017. Is 10Life a broker or just a platform or other?
We started off as an online comparison platform. And then we also recently, a few years ago, we got a license, a broker license from the Insurance Authority in Hong Kong. So right now we can let customers not just to compare, but they can also buy when they find the right products. And also we cover the whole service from product choice to buying the right product to renewal and claims.
Sure, yeah. So Iris, I mean, yourself is a actuarial professional. And your team also consists of maybe medical professionals, right? Legal professionals, marketing and also insurance experts as well. So I think today's topic is more about insurance products, and also the pain points, right, in the insurance industry. But before we deep dive into those issues, let's first talk about maybe from 10Life perspective. What do you see the entire insurance industry in the coming, say, 2 to 5 years? What would be the biggest trend in the industry?
Yeah, I think the insurance industry, especially in Asia, is still massively underinsured.
Yes.
If you look at the protection gap, both mortality and health protection gap is it's like billions of US dollars. So the good news is I think the few trends in technology and demography is actually helping this problem of underinsurance. First is the aging population in Asia. Like before, I think Japan used to be the longest living country in the world. But recently, China and Korea are slowly catching up. Hong Kong, if you're not here in Hong Kong, recently we just surpassed Japan to be the longest living.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether that's a good news or bad news.
Exactly. So we're all living longer, but the question is, are we living healthier and happier?
Yes.
So this longevity and aging actually is pushing the demand of insurance because everyone wants to have better health, better protection, better retirement, sort of the aging care as well.
Makes sense. So I mean, the gap is still very big, right?
Yes,
so many people are underinsured, right? So it seems there is a huge growth potential in this market.
Yes, yeah.
But in the meantime, of course, I mean, technology can help. But still, there are some issues with insurance industry itself. For example, when the retail customers reach out to insurance companies, I mean, there are so many insurance companies in Hong Kong, big, small, medium, right? The first thing they will think of is whether I can trust this insurance company. There are so many complicated insurance products, right? So, and that's why 10Life can help, right? Can you explain a little bit more about, the trust issue from the retail customers and how actually platforms like 10Life can step in and also to, elevate, right, the trust level?
Yeah, I think the trust level is very important because it explains why we are so underinsured.
Right.
Because, first of all, the product complexity.
Indeed.
If you look at any insurance product, even financial professionals or even legal professionals, medical professionals can't understand. Yeah, if you look, usually people buy 1 or 2 insurance companies because in Asia, a lot of the distribution is still, more than 90% is still tied agency or banks. So you only get the choice of 1, maybe maximum 2 insurance companies.
Yes.
And people tend to buy from people they know, or everyone will know an agent who's a friend or relative.
Yes,
And then the problem is, everyone will tell you that their company's product is the best, right? They show you this glossy brochure. But behind the brochures, if actually get the coverage, get the policy itself, there's like massive hundreds of pages of documents that you have to sign. but most people don't read through the terms and conditions. Right?
I mean, until you need to claim, right?
Exactly. That's
and then you get rejected sometimes.
That's yeah. So consumers actually feel betrayed when they find out when they need to claim when something happens to them. It's like, oh, I bought the wrong product. The claim payout is not because I didn't declare some health issues, or maybe the product doesn't cover my condition. It wasn't explained by the agency when you bought the product.
Exactly. I mean, so with 10Life or with your peers, retail customers can understand the products better, but still it's about the insurance cost, right? As we said, although we have so many people are underinsured, I believe part of the reason is because sometimes it's very expensive to buy insurance coverage, right? Especially for some, I don't know, not just disabled, but some elderly people or some people with, long-term illnesses or other issues. How do you see the issue of the insurance cost?
Two issues. One is, if you look at the total premium size, say in Hong Kong, is very large. Like I think the penetration rate is like over one of the highest in the world. But if you look at the protection gap, is still very huge, right? That's partly because the distribution side, is to say the title agents and the banks, most of them earn most of their income on commission.
Yes.
And if you look at a lot of the insurance products, your first year premium, up over 50%. Up to 100% is going towards the agent's commission.
Yes.
So you can see if you're an agent, if your income is largely based on commission, of course you want to push for the most expensive products, right?
Yes.
And in Asia, a lot of the most popular products or the top selling products actually not pure protection. There's a lot of savings element. That's why the size of premium is so huge.
Right.
So for the actual dollar per the protection per dollar is actually quite low compared to the pure protection products.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this is actually very interesting. I touch on saving products, right? Should they buy standalone saving plan, or should they buy a hybrid of saving and protection or other things?
I think you should, from my perspective, that's why our comparison website actually break down the coverage into pieces. So companies are very competitive, so they want to make, every time they make a new product, is making more, they added more and more benefits. So it becomes a very complex, adds to the complexity, adds to the claims issue as well. We talked about. That's why our comparison tools actually breaks them back down into original pieces, and we actually rate and score all the products in the market based on not just what the insurance company wants.
How they market their products,
exactly. But we sort of score products based on factors that matter most to you. For example, if you want protection, what happens? What is the coverage you get if unfortunately if you have take a cancer, or if you have to go through certain surgery? What would be the coverage? What would be covered, and what would you have to pay out of pocket?
Right.
And then on the saving side, you just want to save up and want to plan for your retirement. There are products especially for that.
Right.
For example, even that, they make it so complicated. They add all these different elements.
That's something I appreciate. I mean, that's exactly what I appreciate what 10Life is doing, right? As you just said, I mean, your comparison tool actually break down the complex products into different parts, right?
Yes.
And which is actually usually, I mean, retail customers, they don't have the tool. They don't know how to do it. Some people, they go to buy insurance is because sometimes their family member ask them to do so. Sometimes they follow their friends, right? Not all of them actually consider their real needs. So talking about the needs, right? Because everyone needs to go through their own life cycle. So in terms of the, life stages support, or actually, I would say the life cycle planning, how does actually 10Life help these people?
We start off with education, and then the different target markets. Say we have family with newlyweds, you have different needs, and you have or you're starting to get pregnant. There are pregnancy related products that can help with both protecting the mom and the baby.
Okay.
When you have children, you have say medical, you have family plans, even travel insurance. The needs for a family plan versus a single is very different.
Right.
So we've sort of cover all the different insurance products, and sort of breaking them down into categories based on the life stage.
I see. Do your customers actually just go to your website call your hotline, or actually they reach out to your staff, or how do they reach out to you usually?
There are many ways. One way is digital, because Hong Kong is I think the rest of Asia is this most digital savvy world. Insurance is actually one of the slowest to catch up with.
Because it's too big. Because the anime is too big.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
The good news is people actually using mobile phones to do research and everything now, and because of that, they see our website, they see, we actually, the product that my agent is selling me is actually rated very low. That's one example. So they actually come, there might be a better choice with lower premium but higher coverage. So they come to us. That's one way, the comparison. The other way is for education. We have education blogs that are in different marketing channels, like digital, even press media, because we're quite unique in the market, so we get a lot of media attention as well. And because we're not afraid to actually tell the truth, even from the regulator, we work with them too. And even insurance companies, we actually help them to come up with better products.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to ask, right? Because in the meantime, you need to also collaborate with the insurance company, your partners, exactly, right?
Yes.
To understand the best about their products, and also maybe offer some advices to their products, right? I mean, I'm curious, how does this work? Because as for example, I am from ABC Insurance Company. When you tell me something about negative features about my products, I mean, how do you manage that messages across, or I mean, how do they respond?
Yeah, that's interesting. Because when we first started,
it's kind of embarrassing.
Quite some angry calls from agents and
Indeed.
insurance companies.
Yes.
But over the time, I think some of the actually we were helping a lot. When we first started, we were actually helping a lot of smaller, less well-known insurance companies, or actually insurance companies with not as big sales force.
Right.
Yeah. So actually, but with better products. So actually, they actually
appreciate your help, right?
Exactly.
Because you promote their brand and products.
So we actually work together to do more promotion with the customer. That's one way. And then the big companies actually they started coming to us actually to collaborate. Say, we've got a new product coming up. Can we work together? What features or what can we add, or can we what pricing can we change to make it a better product from the customer's perspective? Because we have the direct customer data, what they're searching, what their needs are. So something that insurance companies or even the agents may not have
that kind of market intelligence and market insights,
right?
I think which is amazing. And I think we can also talk about the markets, right? So far, I believe 10Life is headquartered in Hong Kong. So what's your ambition? I mean, to expand your business across Asia, or what's the next step?
Yes, actually Hong Kong is a huge market itself. I think Hong Kong alone, because a lot of the Hong Kong sales, like new business, actually from not just Hong Kong, but mainland customers coming. We have Southeast Asian customers coming to Hong Kong to buy. So one of our expansion, we've already done that to expand to the Greater Bay Area, which is a huge market. And I would say the more mass market as well, because I think, as you may know, all of the large insurers or large brokers, what they're targeting, the high net worth people.
Yes.
But we want to focus on the mass market. Like everyone should have the equal access to insurance product, to insurance knowledge. So actually, we've sort of started with, apart from the Hong Kong market, we started targeting GBA customers, both people who are visiting Hong Kong, also to the new immigrants in Hong Kong. So we have Mandarin sections. It's not direct translation, but they have special needs, special language. So we actually have a dedicated site for those customers.
Exactly. And about GBA, actually not just GBA, but the wider China. No matter some insurance companies, they are so big, they are so famous across, the Greater China, but still, it goes back to the trust level. If you ask Hong Kong people about, say, okay, do you hear about this brand name? Do you hear about that? They say, sure. They are great. They are great. They have a great agency force. But if you ask a Chinese customer or resident, they are quite conservative about purchasing some insurance policies in Hong Kong. Sometimes it's of course because of their past experiences on whether they can claim successfully or some other rumors as well. So I think they do appreciate some independent voices and advices from 10Life or your peers as well. I think that does help, because I think the social media is also very popular in China. And you can imagine, right? If you say something about one insurance company, it gets long and very quickly. But if you say something very negatively about the insurance company, it also gets widespread very quickly, right? So that's the thing. I think there's a huge market and potential for Tena in this
Especially
market.
recently, there's so many so-called victims. Like with social media, as you say,
Right.
if one victim couldn't make the claim,
Oh yeah.
It blows out. Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe, Hong Kong alone and GBA will keep you and your team very busy before you go into other markets.
Yeah, even we are looking at partnership in some other Asian markets as well, because it is a highly portable model, because the scoring, the technology that we use are highly portable. It's just but the localization is very important, because every Asian market has different regulations, different product design.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, it's very lovely conversation, Iris, today. For us to conclude this video, what kind of key messages, right, you want to deliver to our audience about any kind of advice?
First of all, if understand your needs first. If you're not, just don't just go for like the marketing hype. Particular agency or banks is selling you the product. What kind of compensation are they getting? Is that really aligned with your needs? That's one thing. Second is use free information out there to compare. Comparison is very important because this is like a life, especially life and health. Because if with travel insurance with sort of GI products, you make a wrong purchase, it's okay. You can just choose
it's a GI.
But with life insurance, if
or
you
CI, right?
If you buy the wrong product, first of all, it's savings. You can't just quit, because if you quit, you sort of lose up
your paid premiums.
You lose almost all of your premiums.
Right.
With health, especially if you bought the wrong products, and touch wood, if you have illnesses, if you make the claim, you can't claim. Once you get rejected, you just can't buy another policy without getting penalized with exclusions or with even rejection outright. So it's very important to make the right decision before you buy.
These are all very practical advices. Thank you so much, Iris. Follow 10Life, follow Financial Executive Club. Thank you so much.
Thank you.